Bureau to encourage good behavior and honesty.
An Ikwere young girl working in one of the most expensive hotels in Lagos returned $70,000, which is 59 million naira in this hard time. It shows that Ikwere people are God-fearing, Ikwere people are humble people, Ikwere people are here to serve. We are not greedy, we are not thieves. On behalf of Ikwere local government, to encourage that young lady, Ikwere local government will donate the sum of 2 million naira to her and her family to support her.
Also, the chairman of Emoha local government area, where Mary hails from, Chidi Lloyd, said the council will hold a reception in her honor this Friday as its brand ambassador.
This is what we want to tell our younger ones, especially from Undele, where she comes from, and any other part of the local government, to say that there is always a reward for hard work. There is always a reward for honesty. Just as there is always rewards for dishonesty, criminality, and other vices. Not too many people would have done what Mary did. So we will celebrate her as our brand ambassador. For those other people out there, you can see that it is good to be good. That goodness attracts good things.
In another development, Senate President Godswill Akpabio says governors in Nigeria always fight their successors once they resume office. Senator Akpabio spoke at the 60th birthday anniversary lecture of Senator Bamidele. He expressed displeasure with the attitude of governors to their successors and said there is no former governor that has not had issues with his governor, citing the issue of Senator Adams Oshomole, Senator Adamu Aliero, apart from that of Ekiti State, Abiodun Oyebamiji. Moving on, the leader of the movement for the actualization of the sovereign state of Biafra, Uchenna Omadu, says Nigerians should ignore Asari Dokubo and his claim of a private army. Uchenna Omadu, who was imprisoned alongside Asari Dokubo, Ralph Owazulike and Gani Adams in the past, said Asari is just seeking to be relevant.
Dokubo and his like are just using the platform of agitation to enrich themselves. So Dokubo saying he wants to provide a personal or private security for Alhaji Bola Tinubu is just one of his many ways of trying to make himself relevant in as if he is somebody. He has no militia group. He has nobody. Go to Joland today, to the south, nobody is following him. Some people are too self-centered to the extent of mismanaging the opportunity or privilege that was given to them.
The Biafra agitator also said Mr. Dokubo's comment is an indictment on the Nigerian security apparatus.
And for him to say he wants to provide a private security for the president, it's a slap. It's a slap to the Nigerian security apparatus. It shows they are not doing anything. As a matter of fact, the Kuba have said that Tinubu is his father. So I think the two of them are applying on the same lane. So those people should not listen to Dokuba Asare. Whatever he's doing, his master and the father is aware. It's a very big slap to the Nigerian government and Nigerian military apparatus.
Also, the former senator who represented Kaduna Central in the 8th Assembly, Shehu Sani, condemned the private army assembled by Asari Dokubo, but the chairman of Ijaw Youth Council, Asikitams Edwards, thinks otherwise. He spoke on Nigeria Info FM's Morning Crossfire.
The pocket of insecurity we were experiencing on Diamond Calabar Road, those young boys that were perpetrating those criminal acts were arrested and handed over to the DSS, to the Nigerian police force to deal with. They don't take claws into their hands. Once you're caught, they hand you over. Because like I said, they are working directly under the DSS. So once you're caught, they give it to the DSS move it to the police.
The anticipation over the list of ministerial nominees continues to build as APC chieftain in Rivers State, Tony Okocha, says those in the APC who are kicking against the nomination of former Rivers State Governor Nyesom Wike are forgetting the role he played to ensure the APC wins presidential election for the first time in the state. Mr. Okocha said this in an interview with correspondent Martha Okere in Kim, following unverified online reports that former Governor Wike has been excluded from a purported list of ministerial nominees yet to be sent to the National Assembly. Mr. Okocha says the former Rivers State Governor has value to bring to the table.
Natural law allows any man who sows to reap. Wike was at the epicenter of our victory in River State. I was there to keep the house, and I can tell anybody who did what. Wike has more value to bring to the table. So now that the food is ready, right? Everybody is wanting to come and eat. But when we were struggling to put the structure down, we were not there. People who are making these allegations are either of the Amechi's camp or that they are the Magnus's camp. So what chance do they have in James? They should just go and sleep. The arrow has already left the bow.
On his part, APC's Omiete Frebo says he does not believe the former Governor Nyesom Wike will name. On his part, APC's Omiete Frebo says he does not believe former Governor Nyesom Wike's name will not be on the list of ministerial nominees.
I listen to things that are concrete, facts, not issues that they carry all over. Fake news. I see it as a fake news. But at the end of the day, let us see. When the list is out, I still believe that the only person's name that will be on that list is Steve Barasayan Wiki. If it's not there, that is let we give glory to God too. But I still believe his name will be on that list.
You should know that the APC in Rivers State under Emeka Beke had written an open letter earlier this month to President Bola Tinubu saying former Governor Nyesom Wike's claims of working to favor the party will only undermine loyal and dedicated APC members and other stakeholders. The letter, signed by APC Chieftain Darlington Nwaoju, said former Governor Wike did not deliver any value to APC, rather he fought against the APC in the state. The letter also asked the president to reject the former governor's moves to foist himself on the party in order to take control of its structures in the state. As you may know, the president has until July 28, which is this Friday, to send his ministerial nominees to the Senate for screening and subsequent confirmation in line with the 1999 Constitution as amended. Political analyst Libros Oshoma speaks to correspondent Soibi Oruwari on this.
The National Assembly do no such consequence. We say in law, the lacuna that need a void that need to be filled. My advice is that even if the president needs statutory time for submitting the list, what it means is that somebody that provision can breach. There should be a proviso to it, in the event of breach, what should done, what can be done.
The political analyst also said he expects the list to be a total departure from the norms.
I'm not expecting something, a total departure, but I'm not expecting that we're going to see a few new names and then, lots of the old others. Some of these old others are going to nominate, their person, but at the end of you're not going to see departure, mainly because, mind you, Nigeria really politicians are the ones that win election, and so for president who believes on, even if you want to work, but you definitely will want to fight the politicians along.
Meanwhile, Senate leader Okweyemi Bamidele says President Tinubu will make available the much-anticipated list of ministerial nominees within the next 48 hours. He says the president has gone into hiding to avoid undue influence. Senator Bamidele said this during his 60th birthday anniversary lecture and presentation of 2 books on leadership and communication at the Yaradua Center in Abuja. He urged Nigerians to pray for President Tinubu to be able to make the right decision within the next 24 hours so that Nigerians will be happy with the list of his ministers at the end of the day. Still to come, drama as DSS operatives clash with prison officials over custody of suspended CBN governor. Stay tuned. And forestalled the breakdown of law and order in the state, the chairman of Andoni and Akokotoro local government areas have settled an age-long fishing dispute between fishermen in both local government areas along the Sombrero River. It follows a roundtable mediation meeting held with the disputing fishermen at the Akokotoro Local Government Council Secretariat in Abunima. As you may know, fishermen in the two local government areas have been in dispute over a mode of fishing in the coastal waters of Akokotoro Local Government, which affected fish production. The chairman of Andoni Council, Erastus Awotu, spoke to newsmen after the meeting.
It's a meeting that I believe has resolved several issues and has averted crisis because there was tension before now, and both chairmen, we agreed that there is need to bring these people together and see how we can resolve the issues pertaining to mode of fishing and the laws and the traditions of the landlords, the Calabar people. And we were successful in our desire to be able to bring out the thorny areas, and we've been able to successfully iron them out, and both parties are happy, and we're also happy.
On his part, the chairman of Akokotoro Local Government Area, Roland Sekibo, said all illegal fishing has been banned in its coastal waters.
We resolved that henceforth nobody should use any form of chemical for fishing in our river. Nobody should use dynamite in our river. And there is the major contention is the mode of fishing that is called Onyima. Also resolved that Onyima mode of fishing is banned now in the river. But we are not pursuing Andoni people. We, the Calabaris and the Andoni, were one. So we have resolved that the Andoni should adopt the Calabari method of fishing, which they have graciously agreed.
Our correspondent reports that some of the fishermen thanked the chairman for their intervention. They also promised to abide by the resolution of the meeting.
I was so happy over this matter because initially when we saw the setting of the net over the riverway, because we are the maritime that's running the day-to-day business night and morning, the risk is mostly in our side, and we lodge this complaint. Today I am happy the Akokotoro local government chairman and the Andoni local government chairman have agreed to come together to create a long-lasting peace in our midst.
Today the chairman, Akokotoro local government chairman and Andoni local government chairman has called both parties. We have settled everything amicably. We are still brothers. This reign.
The judgment is not in favor of anybody. It is in favor of all of us because no one knows tomorrow. Today God has resolved it this way. We are pleased. We are accepted.
Officials of the Nigerian Correctional Service and operatives of the DSS fought over the custody of suspended governor of the CBN, Godwin Emefiele. The DSS and prison officials clashed over the agency's decision to take custody of the former CBN governor after Justice Nicholas Onweibo of the Federal High Court in Lagos admitted Mr. Emefiele to bail in the sum of 20 million naira. Amid the clash, Mr. Emefiele's lawyers allowed the DSS to take custody of their client to avoid a gun battle with the prison officials.
And now, we bring you news from around the world.
Ghana's parliament has voted to abolish the death penalty, joining a long list of African countries that have done so in recent years.
This is the news on 92.3 Nigeria Info.
On the news this morning, you heard kidnappers of a female journalist in Port Harcourt have reduced the ransom to 10 million naira as more people call for her unconditional release. The female hotel staff who returned dollars misplaced by a customer is to get more rewards from two local government areas in Rivers State. Anticipation of a ministerial list has heightened as Rivers APC chieftains speak on chances of former state governor Nyesom Wike. Mixed reactions are trailing the viral video of armed men loyal to former agitator Asari Dokubo. There was drama yesterday as DSS operatives clashed with prison officials over custody of suspended CBN governor. On the foreign scene, Ghana's parliament has voted to abolish the death penalty. The news was edited by Choma Ezewafo. Cloudy weather is expected in Port Harcourt this morning. Peace is the path to the prosperity of a nation. Let peace reign. My name is Efemi Andrew. Good morning.